Can you imagine that this beer can be a camera? Please let me introduce you to Frankie Clark, originally a professor of art. Frankie, you were something different before. You were just an art teacher. And what made you become a street artist? It's quite far away from what you were before. How did it happen?
I always felt a bit restricted. I wanted to teach the students and share my knowledge with them, and it became more rigid. I was unable to, I went to act rather than teach.
But the teachers, were they agreeing with you?
I never actually felt threatened, but I'd like to start discussions with the students and see where those discussions led. And at the end of those discussions, you and the students would have learnt something more or less. And but the other teachers didn't like that. They wanted to teach and not be part of the performance.
I see. So we know that you are a street artist, but what kind of street artist exactly? Because honestly, I cannot really picture you spraying on the walls. Can you explain us that better? I did
it once actually, but a long time ago, and never since. But I'm more about performance. Like for instance, we built a shelter under a viaduct, and we got some waste food. It wasn't out expired dates, but we cooked that food and got people passing by to come and join us and share a meal with their friends.
That's impressive. So you said we built. Do you actually operate with a team, or you're just on your own?
Yes, a small team of helpers at the time that helped put it together, and there are lots of people around the world that feel like I do, that we should take action. It's amazing how people don't recognise the beauty around them and only take action when they're being watched. And if you believe in karma, then what you give out, you get back.
I totally agree with you, and I think whenever you do great things, you're rewarded, so you feel better. So it's always good to have that belief and to believe in karma. So can you explain us better how this one can be a camera?
Like we contain that into a camera, and it becomes a camera obscura. It's also known as a pinhole camera. And I was walking around this square some time ago. I found a tin can and decided to make a pinhole camera. One of my students, integrator, continues my work. She travels around the world picking up rubbish, making camera obscuras of it, like this one, and she leaves them behind in the place, and she marks it on a map to say where she found the rubbish, and she also takes a picture with it of the rubbish, or the rubbish's view, so that we can see how the rubbish sees the world.
Can I have one?
Yeah. So you need to contact her. She'll show you how to make them, and hopefully you'll be able to show her how used rubbish can be made into something useful again.
I can't wait to contact her, but first, sorry, that's you. You can make another camera of that. And let me just take a selfie.